What's up, King High? Welcome back to another episode of GDMLK.
Everybody loves some improv, so why don't we go over to Zach with Into the Limelight with Comedy Sports.
Hey, what's everybody? I'm Zach. Today we're going to be stepping into the limelight with our Comedy Sports High School League team. I'm here with
Haley McCaughey,
Samla.
And Shanna Doe.
So what exactly is Comedy Sports?
we get that question a lot. Well, Comedy Sports is competitive team improv when the red team and the blue team go head to head and compete for your laugh. And we get points off of your guys' laughter, but really nobody really cares about points in the end. And it's always just really fun. And if you don't know what improv is, it's kind of just like making stuff up on the spot. It's like if you've seen Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's a pretty cool show. It's pretty much what we do. And it doesn't involve sports. Okay?
So at your last match you had a full house. Now, what type of experience was that? Just having everybody in the theater like up on their feet and cheering?
Oh my gosh, it was a great experience. I think it was one of the first times we like sold out for like a really long time. So it was great. Always when you have like a huge crowd, it's just like your adrenaline is rushing and it's so much fun.
How are some ways that people can get involved in this program?
Well, getting involved, just go to our next match, which is October 18th. So we should see you there. And it's always at 7, King Theater, only $5, and I bet we'll all be performing if you know any of us, you know. But just normally go to our matches and like maybe talk to Mr. Shower sometimes, maybe, and we'll always like keep you updated. Maybe even go to Thespians. It's a theater program, and we also talk about comedy sports and stuff like that. And you'll find out at the end of the year when tryouts are next year, and just like that. That's pretty much how to get completely involved.
All right, that's it for this show. Back to you, Curtis and Monica.
Thanks, Zach. Hey, King High, if you haven't seen a Comedy Sports match yet, you should really go because it's actually a lot of fun.
Speaking of sports, let's go over to Brody, who's with girls tennis.
Hey King High, I'm Brody and I'm here with
Maddie Olson.
and we're here today to talk about tennis. So how long have you been playing tennis for?
I've been playing for about 7 years.
And what got you started in playing tennis?
My dad got me into it when I was pretty young because he really liked to play in high school and college. So
How do you balance your schoolwork with your sports?
it's really hard during tennis season. I just try to stay focused on my schoolwork. I don't have a lot of free time, so just time management.
And do you plan on taking this anywhere after high school?
No, I'm planning on focusing on my academics because I want to go to med school, so it's not something you can really split your time with.
All right. Well, since you're so focused on academics, why don't you teach me a little bit about tennis?
Sounds good.
All right, let's go.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can be a star, no matter who you are. Be an inspiration, make the declaration. I'm a girl in my world, full of fashion and fun. Dress me up, take me out, go fantastic. Grab a friend, time to play in the pink haze of day. Walk the walk, hug the talk, life in plastic. You can do anything. Dream the dream, the world is yours. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. I want lots of friends, the party never ends.
Well, I guess I'm not as coordinated as I thought I was. Thank you for this interview today, and back to you, Curtis and Monica.
Thanks, Brody and girls tennis.
Now let's go over to Destiny with Student Spotlight, who's with Wanye Love, who does our closing credit music.
Got everything, I got it.
Thank you, Curtis and Monica. Hey guys, this is Destiny Gardner, and today I'm here with a record producer.
Wanye?
And so Wanye, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. So, who inspires you and why?
Well, I get my inspiration from anybody who's artistic in general, whether it's fashion designers, filmmakers, but because I'm doing music, mainly from producers like Kanye West, Clams Casino, and stuff like that.
Cool. And how does a 15-year-old get a record deal with Sony?
Well, I've been working heavily with an artist by the name of Travis Scott, if you guys are familiar with him. And during this summer, I've been co-producing a lot of his new album. And he's actually signed to the parent company, or the company Interscope, which parent company is Sony. And they heard my stuff through him. And I got the call and went down to LA and signed the deal.
And one last question that I'm really curious of. Is it true that you're producing our Good Day MLK host, Monica Lawless?
Well, I'm willing to work with anybody who's as passionate about their music as I am. And she has a pretty good voice. So definitely, if something comes across, we'll be able to work.
Cool. Okay, and now I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions. You don't think them, just do them, okay? Ready? Here you go. Mariah Carey or Beyonce?
Are we talking music or Beyonce?
Okay, filmmaking or producing?
Producing is my passion, so I have to go with that.
And hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers all the way.
All right, guys. And before we go on, here's a music video to a song that Wanye Love produced.
Check the stove that I'm cooking up. Check the stove that I'm cooking up. I'm so hot.
Back to you, Curtis and Monica.
Thank you, Destiny, and thank you, Wanye, for our music.
Now let's go over to Alex and Dryden and check out this week's top finds.
Hey guys, back with Viral Videos with Dryden Friedman and Alex Cazares.
And we want to thank you guys for sending in all your submissions this week because we really enjoyed them. But we do want to ask you guys to try and keep things school appropriate because it does have to go on the show. And with that, please enjoy this week's videos.
Selfies with strangers.
There's a monster in here! Where? It's right over there!
We hope you guys enjoyed our Vine of the Week, and we want to ask you guys to send in your own version our way to hashtag GDMLK, and we'll look through all your submissions, and our favorites will make the show next week.
Now back to you, Curtis and Monica.
Thank you, Alex and Dryden, and thank you, King students, who have been sending in your vines.
Now let's go over to Club Spotlight and check out how Club Rush Week went.
Yo, what's up, King High? I'm Javier, and this week it's Club Rush Week here at King. Let's check it out. I'm here with Tanner.
Andrew.
So, they're running the drug-free club here at King. Can you tell me a little bit about the club?
Yeah, we support a healthy lifestyle without the use of drugs, alcohol, or tobacco.
And where and when do you guys meet?
We meet after school on Wednesdays in Coach Robinson's room.
Remember, King, winners don't do drugs. Now I'm with
Jason.
And Jason is the president for the MAP Club here at King. Tell me a little bit about your club.
So what MAP stands for is motivation and acknowledgement of passion. And what we're basically doing is we're trying to get people to do whatever they're motivated to do. So we're going to be doing a lot of outdoor activities, whatever people like to do, to encourage them to do that for their career in the future.
Where and when do you guys meet?
Every Monday, first and second lunch at first lunch in Mr. Scherdzma's room and second lunch in Mr. Guerin's room.
So, how do you motivate someone?
I guess if people ask me for help about their future or they have questions, I answer them. And since I'm motivated for my own future, I tell them about what I want to do in the future, and I guess that motivates people.
All right, King High. So make sure you check out one of these clubs. Now back to you, Curtis and Monica.
Thank you, Club Spotlight.
Now let's go over to Fashion with Taylor and Marissa and check out something new.
What's up, King High? I'm Marissa.
And I'm Taylor.
And this week we're trying something new. We want you guys to send in your nominees for the most fashionable students of the month.
Just hashtag your pictures on Twitter and Instagram as hashtag FashionMLK.
At the end of the month, we'll select a boy and a girl to be the most fashionable students at King High.
Take it away, Curtis and Monica.
Thank you, Taylor, Marissa, and King High School. Don't forget to send in your pictures.
Now let's go check out random moments.
And that class concludes our lesson on when the U.S. invaded Panama in December of 1989. Then, next chapter, we're going to go to the year after 89, which was 2000. And that's when we got the best president on the earth. Yes, Anthony? What happened in the 1990s? Repeat that again? The 90s. The 90s. Only the 90s kids remember the 90s.
Thanks, Random, for that great segment. Don't forget to come out and show your support for the Lady Wolves this weekend in their volleyball tournament. Also, show your support for King High football in their first league game against Corona tonight.
This month is Bully Prevention Month, so let's raise awareness around King High School to make it a better place.
This has been another episode of Good Day MLK. Have a great day, King High.